Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about Eric Garcia'S transfer to FC Barcelona and when we could expect him to arrive into this club. Then we are going to be talking about Todibo, which is a player that has been highly talked about from the fans for the past 6 to 12 months. And of course we are going to be discussing where he might potentially go in the summer of 2021. Then lastly, I do want to talk about Barcelona's left back position, which is going to be regarding Junior Firpo, Gaia from Valencia, and Marcos Alonso from Chelsea. So there is so much that we do need to discuss in today's video, and we're first going to talk about Eric Garcia. So first things first, and this is coming from Barcelona. All candidates must agree to the same decision for Eric Garcia to come to Barcelona and find that final conclusion. So for example, if all candidates do say that they do want Eric Garcia to come in January, which is this month, Eric Garcia will be coming in this month. If all candidates do say that Eric Garcia should come in the summer of 2021, that is when Barcelona are going to say, okay, let's push Eric Garcia's transfer for the summer of 2021. There needs to be a full agreement coming from all of these candidates. And right now, there has been different opinions. So as for Laporta, who is the most popular presidential candidate at the moment, has stated that he does not understand why Barcelona should sign Eric Garcia in this transfer window, given the circumstances of this club, knowing that they are in huge debt at the moment, and it would make no sense to pay 5 million euros for Eric Garcia when we could get him for free in the summer. And then as for Tony Freixa, who is another presidential candidate, has also stated that he would want this board to finalize the deal of Eric Garcia for him to come as a free agent in the summer of 2021. So different words, but in the end, it does have the exact same goal, just like Laporta. And then we do have Victor Font, who is actually the only candidate that has explained that he would want to advance the signing of Eric Garcia, which is very surprising to me, right? Because if we really think about what Victor Font is trying to do, he is backing Ronald Koeman, and this is the presidential candidate, Victor Font, where we have stated multiple times that he does not want to have Koeman as the coach of Barcelona if he does become the president of Barcelona. Victor Font has always explained that he wants Xavi to become the coach, Xavi to become the general manager, Xavi to become the boss of Barcelona, Xavi this, Xavi that, but in this decision, he is completely backing Ronald Koeman's idea, and Koeman's idea is that he does want Eric Garcia as soon as possible in this club. So it's very surprising and very interesting. And as a matter of fact, Victor Font has also stated that he would get Eric Garcia for a total of 3 million euros. And added on top of that, he has also explained that there will be an agreement that Barcelona will not pay his wages until the next season. And in the end, Barcelona would only have to pay 3 million euros for Eric Garcia's services in this transfer window. But here's the thing, right? First of all, I do think that this is a great deal, right? 3 million euros is absolutely nothing to any club in Europe. But then again, you also do have the other route, which is you could get him for free in the summer of 2021. So you do have two options. So I do think that we need to step away from these options, right? I do think that it's going to come down to just how well Garcia can improve FC Barcelona. That is what's going to greatly answer what route we should take. Because if Eric Garcia is going to be coming into this club to just be a player to add more depth to our center back options, then no, we should not pay 3 million euros in this January transfer window. We should just wait until he's free in the summer of 2021. But if Eric Garcia is coming into this Barcelona team and he's going to act like he is going to be a starter alongside Ronald Araujo and greatly improve Barcelona for the rest of this season, then yes, I would think that the 3 million euros is worth it if it's going to make Barcelona much better and bring us trophies in this season. And that is the question I want Koeman to answer. What do you want to do with Eric Garcia? Do you just want to bring him in because you think that there is no squad depth within our center back area, or do you want to use him because he is greatly going to improve your squad to the point where we might have our chances to win some trophies in this season? And now I do want to talk about Todibo. This has been a player that has been asked to return to this Barcelona club, and not by the players, not by the coaches, but by the fans. The fans love Todibo, but the club, Barcelona, and many other clubs do think otherwise, because we did have Lazio, where a couple of days ago we're looking for a center back, and they did come down to two choices, and that was Musacchio from AC Milan or Todibo from FC Barcelona or Benfica. And in the end, it has fully been confirmed that Lazio has decided to sign and preferred Musacchio from AC Milan. And look, I have no idea why Lazio did pick Musacchio over Todibo. I'm not fully aware on what's going on in that club. I do not do any studies studies about Lazio, but what I really do wonder is this: why are so many clubs rejecting Todibo? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but over the past 6 to 10 months, many clubs have said no to Todibo, and many clubs who have gotten Todibo's services do not even use him. And why is Barcelona not wanting Todibo, and why are we seeing so many clubs prefer other center backs than Todibo? And so there is so much confusion revolving around Todibo's name. But a report did come out earlier, a couple of days ago, and it was regarding Todibo and the agent of this player. And Bruno Satin is the ex-agent of Todibo, and this is what he had to say about the player. We're happy with the work we did to bring him to Barcelona, but now I no longer take care of his interest. He is a difficult character. He never listens to the advice of Eric Abidal, who was the sporting director of the Catalans. But listen, the club believed in him, but Todibo thought he was already a phenomenon, and that's why his adventure in La Liga did not go well. He has great qualities, but he does lack a lot of humility. So now hearing this, right, this is a huge red alarm for Barcelona, because as a young player, and especially when you are a center back, you do need humility in order for you to learn more things and to become a better player overall on the field. And the fact that we're hearing a young player not having humility to learn new things and to become and improve as a player, that is never going to be welcomed in professional football in general. You have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to know just what it takes to be a very disciplined defender, because otherwise, if you're not going to be learning, if you think that you're all that just because you signed for this specific club, then how are you going to improve? And let me tell you guys, when you are in the last line of defense and you are either a center back or a right back or a left back, you especially do need to have humility and willingness to improve as a player, because the club as a whole is going to highly depend on you to bring success towards this club. And again, reading this report here, it doesn't seem like Todibo is willing to do that. And so we do have a report coming from Sky Sports, and they have explained that a French club, Nice, are interested in Todibo. Talks will be ongoing. Now, right now, we don't know if that's going to be a loan or a buy, or a loan with a mandatory option to buy within the contract. There is no details regarding that yet. Right now, they are just starting talks between Barcelona, Todibo, and Nice. But I do expect some news and some updates to come very, very soon from Todibo, because the fact that we're hearing Barcelona wanting to bring Eric Garcia within the next 6 months, the Todibo transfer or news is going to be coming very, very soon. And so lastly, I do want to talk about Junior Firpo, and we do have a report coming from Fernando Polo, and he has stated the sporting side of Barcelona and those of the presidential candidates have some replacements on their list if Junior Firpo does leave the club. One of those players is Gaia from Valencia and Marcos Alonso from Chelsea. These are going to be the two players that will be in the agenda of Barcelona. So here's going to be the deal about this player. Firpo is a great player. We know that. We have seen the best version of Firpo before, but he was not wearing the Barcelona shirt at that time. The player that we did see at Real Betis has not been shown in Barcelona yet. And looking at how Jordi Alba is aging, he's not getting any younger. I do believe that right now, Barcelona is looking for their next big left back, because at the moment, there is no big left back that is going to be existing in this squad in about 3 years' time. And looking at the performance Firpo has put out against Rayo Vallecano, it says here, according to Mundo Deportivo, the left back was quite erratic in his actions and ended the game with a total of 15 misplaced passes and 20 ball losses. And I don't know if you guys remember, but in my previous video, I did explain how there was a massive difference in Barcelona's performances once Koeman did make those substitutions. And looking at all of these factors, right, I do think that right now, Firpo's future is in the air. We have no idea what's going to be happening with Firpo and FC Barcelona. Now, there is going to be arguments being made within this Firpo story, and that is that Firpo does not get enough minutes. Firpo has barely played with Barcelona in this season. But what really boggles my mind about this whole thing is that Firpo has played with Valverde, Firpo has played with Setien, which is a coach that has brought the best out of Firpo, and he has also played under Ronald Koeman. And out of these three coaches, Firpo has yet to put out a great performance wearing the Barcelona shirt. We have yet to see that version of Firpo. And so I do believe that because we have not seen Firpo get enough minutes, the biggest suggestion could be that Barcelona should wait until the summer of 2021. Let's not give out Firpo in this winter transfer window and just wait to see how Firpo does play for the remainder of this season. Because let me tell you, when Barcelona signed Junior Firpo, it was by no means a cheap signing. Firpo did cost Barcelona a total of 18 million euros. And do you really think it would make sense for Firpo to give out these type of performances and then sell them in the winter transfer window? 18 million euros would be considered as a huge loss for this club. And so I highly do suggest for Firpo to continue to go on, get more minutes for the remainder of this season. Then we'll make a decision. And then as for Gaia or Alonso, there is no details regarding these two players yet. We don't know what's going to be the fee for these players, the wage for these players. We also do not know what is their current relationship with their current club. But one thing is for sure, we will be following Gaia and Alonso for the next 6 to 7 months. And Barcelona right now are looking for their next big left back, because as of now, Barcelona do not think Firpo could be that player. But that'll be it for today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.